So I mentioned before that I wasn't entirely happy with the nostril. I think it's too thin on the inside, and I think that it's not defined enough on the outside. So I'm going to make a few changes to it. Some of them are going to be cosmetic, like just shifting these vertices around. It looks like I've even got a little bit of crossing over going on here, so these vertices definitely needed to be adjusted. So I want a little bit of a fatter lip around the base of the nostril. They're thicker than you think, you know? And in fact, I might go through, let's just move this into 3 mode, and my nostrils are already pretty messy. But let's see what happens if I take this edge here, just scale the whole thing in, shift it over a little bit in this direction, and that might give me a better nostril. I've gone too far. Maybe somewhere in there is going to be good. Everyone's is going to be different, so don't worry. You'll find something that works for you too. The other thing that I'm going to consider doing is the back of the nostril. I'm going to do something a little bit wild. You know that I'm generally opposed to triangles. The only shape that I like is a quad. I definitely don't want n-gons. No n-gons. There are rules about these things. But even triangles I'm not a big fan of. So when I say this, you're going to say, "What?" But I'm actually going to cut a couple of triangles into the back of the nose to help me maintain a little bit of extra definition on it. So I might start here and just come up. Maybe I'll do a 20% cut there, do a 30% there, and then up to here. So I've actually made 3 triangles in my model, which is pretty nasty when you think about it. But I'm pressing Q to leave multi-cut, and look at that horrible shape. Ooh. There's a triangle, there's a triangle, there's a triangle. I feel like I could do better. So I might come in and try that multi-cut one more time. Let's see what happens if I cut from here to here. And now, yeah, I feel like I'm so close to getting one of those triangles gone. But the main point of this is that if I zoom out and I deselect, you should see now that I've got a really well-defined nostril. So I think the nostrils are looking good with those few nasty little edges that I've cut in there. Maybe I'll cut one more edge in the back, so I'll just multi-cut here. And this is going to be really hard to see. I'll go from there to there. Is that the one that I want? Well, let's hit enter and see what happens. Oh, dear God, no. Yeah, that last edge is going to be really tricky, so I hope that yours come out a little bit more smoothly than that, and that you're not messing around with too many triangles. But that should get you a fairly well-defined nostril, and I hope that I've given you enough information that you can at least start making your lips. There still might be a little something weird that I can fix with the eyes. Mine kind of look like fish eyes, which isn't a bad look. I've always enjoyed fish eyes. But if you're going for a human, it's probably not what you want. So I would certainly be messing around with that a little bit more. I'll make one more video where I try to clean up a little bit and maybe do some of the back of the head. But otherwise, you should have enough that you can make a very basic set of facial features for a human head.